Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Takes the handoff. It's Downs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Ball handed off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Using his legs. It's downs. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, IU Bengals. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
LSU 7, Clemson 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Handoff running right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Tigers will line up to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot escape it, down he goes.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On the ground, it's Williams. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Fair catch made at the 35. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Okay, ready?
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Great swings at the 40. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update here. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop it.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It's a run to the left. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 28, Clemson 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and nothing. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, LSU. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to his target. It's caught downfield. Big play to enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled after the catch.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Now it's 2nd down here.
2nd down.
42 Spider. Griffin. Ready.
From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.